We are the Jobbers from Mechanicals, and if you didn't know, you're here for Richard III. I have a couple notes. The exits are there and there. Should there be an emergency, please exit through those as calmly as possible. Also, there are swords in this show. We will try to keep them from your face, but please do not sit forward if you are in the front row. We will be very cognizant of it. Also, please keep the back aisle as free as possible. We will be changing lights, so please make sure that there's a way people can walk through. All right. Thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoy the show. Let's get started.
Yeah, when you're a Shakespeare troupe of 11 people, then there's really bad coordination. So I'm also going to say something. Thank you for coming. Thanks for coming and seeing this show and putting off various debaucherous things on the abstract for you to be here. And also, I wanted to say that we do a Shakespeare show every term, and so the last couple of terms we did the complete works, it's like a comedic piece, and we did Love's Labour's Lost. So then when Annie told me that she wanted to do Richard III, I said, are you out of your mind? And 4 weeks later, we're here. And we're so glad to have you with us. And we poured our heart into this, so I hope that you enjoy it as much as we did putting it together. It is a show with a lot of double casting, so a lot of people will be playing multiple roles. That's why there's a handy family tree in your program. So if you get lost, follow along with us. We certainly did when we were rehearsing. All right, without much further ado, let's do this.
Sons to back you now. The wanton Edward and the lusty George. And where's that valiant crook-backed prodigy, Dickie your boy? Grumbling voice would want to cheer his dad in mutinies. Or, with the rest, where is your darling Rutland? Look, York, I stained this napkin with the blood that valiant Clifford, with his rapier's point, made issue from the bosom of the boy. And if thine eyes can water for his death, I give thee this, to dry thy cheeks withal. Alas, poor York, but that I hate thee deadly, I should lament thy miserable state. Prithee, York, grieve to make me merry. What? Hath thy fiery heart so parched thine entrails, not a tear can fall for Rutland's death? York cannot speak unless he wear a crown for York, and lords, bow low to him. Hold to his hands, full service, let it all. Aye, marry, sir, now looks he like a king. Aye, this is he that took King Henry's chair, and this is he was his adopted heir. But how is it that great Plantagenet is crowned so soon, and broke his solemn oath? Oh, 'tis a fault too unpardonable. Off with the crown to his head. Whilst we breathe, take time to do him dead.
I know my duty, you are all undutiful, lascivious Edward, and thou perjured George, and thou misshapen Dick. I am your better, traitors as ye are, and thou usurpst my father's right and mine own.
Take that, thou likeness of this railer here.
Sprawlest thou? Take that, damn thy agony!
And there's between you with perjury.
My son, my Edward! Oh, kill me too.
Oh, marry, and shall.
Oh, Richard, oh, we have done too much.
Why should she live to fill the world with words?
Now is the winter of our discontent, made glorious summer by this son of York. Now are our brows bound up with victorious wreaths, our bruised arms hung up for monuments, our stern alarms changed to merry meetings, our dreadful marches to delightful measures. Grim-visaged war had smoothed his wrinkled front, and now, mounting guarded steeds to fright the souls of fearful adversaries, he capers kneeling in a lady's chamber to the lascivious pleasings of a lute. I, that am not shaped for sportive tricks, nor made to court an amorous looking glass, why I, in this weak, piping time of peace, have no delight to pass away the time other than to spy my shadow in the sun and descant on mine own deformity. And therefore, since I cannot prove a lover, I am determined to prove a villain. Plots have I laid to set my brother Clarence and the king in deadly hate, the one against the other. And if King Edward be as true and just as I am subtle, false, and treacherous, then this day will Clarence be mewed up about a prophecy which says that G, the murderer of Edward's heirs, shall be. That thought stuck to my soul here, Clarence comes. Brother! Good day! What means this armed guard that waits upon your grace?
His Majesty has appointed this conduct to convey me to the tower.
Upon what cause?
Because my name is George.
It be like His Majesty had some intent that you shall be new christened in the tower. But what's the matter, Clarence? May I know?
He hearkens after prophecies and dreams and says that a wizard told him by G his issue disinherited shall be, and then follows in his thought that for my name of George begins with G that I am he.
It is not the king that sends you to the tower. Clarence, Elizabeth, his wife, 'tis she that tempers him to this extremity. We are not safe, Clarence. We are not safe.
By heaven, methinks no man is safe, save for the queen's kindred.
I'll tell you what. I think it is our way, if we are to be in favor with the king, to be her men and wear her livery.
I beseech your graces both to pardon me, that the king hath straitly charged that no man of what degree soever shall have a private conference with his brother.
We speak no treason, man. We say that the king is wise and virtuous, and that the queen, well struck in years, is fair and not jealous.
I beseech your grace to pardon me. With all forbear your conference with the noble duke. We know thy charge, Breganbury, and will obey.
We are the queen's abjects and must obey. Brother, farewell. I will unto the king. And meantime, this deep disgrace in brotherhood touches me deeper than you can imagine.
I know it pleaseth neither of us well.
Well, your imprisonment shall not be long. Meantime, have patience.
I must perforce. Farewell.
Well, tread the path that thou shalt never return. Simple, plain Clarence. I do love thee so that I will soon send thy soul up to heaven. Who comes here? Hastings!
Good day unto my gracious lord.
Much unto my good lord Chamberlain. What news abroad?
No news so bad abroad as this at home. The king is weakly, sick, and melancholy, and his physicians fear him mightily.
Is he in his bed?
He is.
Go you before, and I will follow you. He cannot live, I hope, and must not die until George be packed with post-horse up to heaven. I will in, and if I fail not in my deep intent, then Clarence hath not another day to live. Which done, God take King Edward into his mercy, and leave the world for me to bustle in.
Sit down. Sit down, your honorable lord. If honor may be shrouded in a hearse. Must I obsequiously lament the untimely fall of virtuous Lancaster? Be it lawful that I invocate thy ghost to hear the lamentations of poor Anne, wife to thy Edward, to thy slaughtered son, stabbed by the selfsame hands that made these wounds. May the hands that made these fatal holes. Cursed be the heart that had the heart to do it. And cursed the blood that left this blood from hence. Ever he have wife, let her be made as miserable by the death of him as I am made by my poor lord's death. Come, now towards Chertsey with your woolly load.
Stay you that bear the corpse and set it down.
What black magician conjures up this fiend to stop devoted and charitable deeds?
My lord, stand back and let the coffin pass.
Unmanned dog.
Stand thou when I command!
What, do you tremble? Are you all afraid? Alas, I blame you not, for you are mortal, and mortal eyes cannot endure the devil. Avaunt, thou dreadful minister of hell! Thou hast the power over his mortal body, his soul thou canst not have. Therefore be gone.
Sweet saint, for charity, be not so cursed.
Foul devil, for God's sake, hence, and trouble us not. For thou hast made this happy earth thy hell, filled it with cursing cries and deep exclaims.